Hello and namaste. This is founder of the Om Collective, Emily Plochet, and this is your class, Vinyasa class for focus. Take your time coming to a comfortable seat. If you like, you can have a block nearby or strap if you normally use it for your practice. Just allow your eyes come to a close and we'll pause for a moment to center and bring our awareness within. So when we're feeling unfocused, feeling scattered, it's because we are feeling fragmented. Our mind is going in multiple directions. And it's not your fault. We live in a culture that is obsessed with and glorifies multitasking. But it is the multitasking that leaves us in little pieces all over the place. So this class I've designed for you today, we will snip the cords that are pulling you in 1,000 directions and bring your awareness, your presence inward within so that you are fully whole, mind, body, and spirit by the end of class and ready for your day. Allowing your eyes to come to a close. Letting your awareness turn inward. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you roll your shoulders down and back. Just do that a couple of times, maybe more slowly, maybe more quickly. Just releasing tension from your shoulders. Start to become more aware of sounds wherever you are, both inside and outside. Notice any smells. Notice sensation inside of your body, how you're feeling physically today. Notice if you brought a mood in with you. And if you did, no judgment about that. We're just acknowledging what is, what we're starting with. Notice the quality of your mind today. I'll guide you through a little breath practice to bring you focus. Start to really bring the focus within and energize you a little bit. Start by taking a couple normal breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Inhaling, expanding the belly, the ribs, the chest, and exhaling all the way out. I'm going to do a Bastrika breath, so it'll be a big forced inhale and a big forced exhale. Let's do it through the mouth this first time. We're going to do it 30 times. If you like, you can count on your fingers. I will count. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out completely. Good. And now inhale deeply and begin. It's almost like you're panting. In, out, in, out, in, out through the mouth. Good. Keep going. In, out, in, out, in, out. Really filling your lungs deeply, pressing and forcing all the air out on the exhalation. Imagine that you're like a bellows and you're cleansing and clearing anything stuck, anything frantic inside that you want to go out. Clearing with fresh new energy. Good. Last one, deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Draw up on your pelvic floor. Draw your belly button up and in. Lightly tuck your chin in like you're creating a double chin. That just creates a lock of energy going up the spine from the base of your spine up all the way through the crown of the head and circulating back down. Now holding your breath as long as it feels comfortable to you, and that might be a second ago or it might be another 20 seconds. Just notice. Notice what's going on within. And releasing. We'll do 2 more rounds. Just take a normal breath in. Normal breath out. Good. Another breath in. And begin. In, out, in, out, in, out. This time you might inhale through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. Good. Big inhalation that fills the belly, the ribs of the chest, the upper back, the low back, and then on the exhalation, drawing the low belly in to pump the breath out like a bellows, cleansing, clearing, bringing fire into the body, into the belly, burning away that which is in our way. Keep going. Good, almost there. Keep going. Cleansing and clearing. And take a deep breath in. Hold your breath in at the top, drawing up on pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, drawing the navel up and in, Uddiyana Bandha, and then chin locks in, Jalandhara Bandha, holding. Just feel that energy circulating, percolating within, holding as long as is comfortable for you. And feeling that stillness within and the movement at the same time. All that focus we're building. Beautiful. Normal breaths. We got one more round. Cleansing and clearing. All right, let's begin. Deep breath in and begin. Maybe you're breathing in and out through the mouth this time, maybe in and out through the nose, maybe one of each. You decide. You are the designer of your life, of your mood, of the way that you feel within. These tools that I teach you are not my tools, but they're tools that were passed down to be by my teacher, and I now pass them down to you. Cleansing and clearing, building the fire within, burning away which isn't serving us right now so that we can be present, focus in our lives. Good. Deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Drawing up. Pelvic floor, navel up and in. Chin lightly tucks. Holding as long as is comfortable for you. You'll notice the more you practice this breath, you'll be able to hold maybe 1.5 minutes, maybe 2, maybe even 3. Feel the stillness as well as the movement of energy, of prana, flowing freely within. Feel your heartbeat. Feel aware of the sounds around you and the life. Everything that you're connected to. It's vastness. Tiny universe at the same time. Good. And release. Just normal breath. Notice what's shifted. Bringing that focus within. Now come forward onto your hands and knees. And slowly come up to stand, rolling all the way up your spine. And roll your shoulders up by your ears and down and back. Just a couple times, rising into your feet. And standing tall, shake it out. Shake it, shake, 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 shake your arms, shake your legs, shake your hands. And step to the front of your mat. Feet hip width distance. Sweep your arms wide and up. Take a deep breath in. Bring your palms together. Now stay standing. Just exhale, sweep your arms down by your side, touching fingertips. Inhale, sweeping your arms back up overhead. Fingertips touch. And exhale. We're just clearing the air, the energy around us. Inhaling up. And this time exhaling, fold forward, maybe a little bend in your knees. Rooting through your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms back up, gathering energy as you go. Fingertips touch. And once again, folding down. One more, inhaling all the way up, fingertips touch. And exhale, coming all the way down. This time, lifting back up once more. A little slower and fold down. We'll hold here. Maybe there's a little bend in your knees. I'm taking 4 rounds of breath. On the inhalation, imagining that the breath is showering down on you from above, just pervading whole body, every cell. On the exhalation, imagine the breath is rising from your feet through the ground, filling you with earth energy, with warmth, with stability. Bring a little bend to your left knee. Bring your left hand to the center of the mat. Sweep your right arm up. Take a breath in. And then switching, bend the right knee. Sweep your left arm up. Breath in. And bring your left hand down. Good. Switching from side to side. Inhaling as you twist. And exhaling as you lower. And one more time each side. Just waking up the backs of the legs. And we'll hold this last side. And wrap your arm around your back if you like. Your next inhale, sweep your right arm back up, and switching to the other side, sweep your left arm up. Just a couple breaths. On your next exhalation, releasing your arm down, a little bend in your knees, and slowly roll up to stand. Shrug your shoulders, shake a little bit. With an inhale, sweep your arms wide and up. This time, catch your left wrist with your right hand and then bend to your right, getting a nice side body stretch. Root down through your feet, inhale back up, switch hands, lift up tall, and exhale over to the other side. Root down through your feet, inhaling, rise back up, and exhale over to the right. Inhale, slowly coming back up, switch hands, and exhale over to the left. Inhale, rise back up, over to the right last time. This time you might drop your right arm down by your thigh, and holding for a few breaths. Good. Inhale, up, switch arms. This time the left arm comes down by your side, breathing length into the right side body, the ribs. Then rooting down through your feet. With your next inhalation, rise back up. Release your arms. Bring a little tiny bend to your knees. Step your right foot out to the side and then cross high up and over. You might just squeeze your ankle onto your outer calf or maybe tuck your toes, eagle legs. And now crossing, bring your right arm over your left and then bend your elbows and do a double wrap with your wrists and your hands. I want you to curl in, try to touch elbows to knees, and then lift up, get a little taller. Exhale as you curl in, and then inhale as you lengthen and lift up, soaring like the eagle. But holding this time, steady, try to squeeze all of your joints together. And then slowly lift up, take your right knee up with you, stretch your arms up overhead. Hold it, steady, steady, focus. Breathe. And then release. And we're just going to go to the other side. So slowly building something we'll make into a sequence. Bend your knees, step your left foot out to the left, and then cross high at the thigh. Maybe squeezing your ankle to your outer leg, or you might tuck your toes. And then stretch your arms out wide, wrap the right arm underneath the left this time. Double wrap with the wrist. And now swooping down like the eagle, curl in, catch your prey. And then inhale, rise up, soar. Get the bigger perspective of the whole world. Good. Swoop in and soar. And this time, one more swoop and swirl. And this time we will hold, steady, breathe, squeeze all your joints, and at the same time try to pry them apart, lock them in place. And then slowly unravel, hug your left knee high up into your chest, stretch your arms up, steady, breathe. Don't let your eye gaze wander, that's going to make you wobble. Go ahead and release and shake it out. And move to the next pose. Tree pose. On the right side, you can bend your right knee, bring your sole of your foot to your calf or your inner thigh. And then high five yourself, palms together at your heart. Squeeze your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Now stretch both arms out in front. Cross your right wrist over your left. Internally rotate your hands, interlace them for Fountain of Youth Mudra, and then reach your arms up overhead. Open up your arms, thumb and pointer finger together, Chan Mudra all the way down. Good again, Fountain of Youth Mudra, interlace your hands, inhale all the way up. Exhale, thumb and pointer finger together, Chan Mudra all the way down. One more time, crossing the wrists, inhale, Fountain of Youth Mudra. And exhale, releasing Chan Mudra. Good. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, steady. Bring your knee into your chest and then release it down. Shake your legs out a little bit. Moving to the other side, tree pose on the left side, whatever you did. So foot in your calf or your inner thigh. Now high five yourself, palms together. Squeeze leg into foot, foot into leg, and we'll do Fountain of Youth Mudra, this time with the left hand crossing over the right. Interlace your hands. Inhale, slowly reach your arms up. And then exhale as you separate your hands, bring your thumb and pointer finger together, exhaling all the way down for Chan Mudra. Good again, Fountain of Youth with the left hand on top, inhaling slowly up, steady, and nice and slow, exhaling all the way down. And once more, Fountain of Youth Mudra, inhaling up and exhaling down. But don't release just yet. Try to bring your knee forward and then hold it up as your hands go to your heart, and gently release. Shake it out a little bit, pedal your feet. And now we'll find stretching the arms up overhead, Warrior 3. Just start to tilt forward, step your right foot back and lean. Start to stretch the right leg up. Sweep your arms back by your sides with your palms facing down. Find a long spine. Lightly looking down, lengthen the back of your neck. And then bring your hands to your ribs and just give yourself a hug while you're here. Squeeze it in. Good. Sweep your arms back forward. Come all the way up to stand. Shake it out. And coming into this pose on the other side, stretch your arms up overhead. Just take a little step back with your left foot, putting all the weight in your right foot. And like a seesaw, just start to teeter-totter forward. Think of extending laser beam energy out through your toes. Sweep your arms back by your side, palms facing down. Really energize your back leg. Imagine you're shooting energy out of the crown of your head as well. Bring your crossing, this time the right arm over the left, hands at your ribs, give yourself another hug, squeeze it in, just bring in the awareness in and out, and then sweep your arms back forward and slowly come back up to stand. Little pedal with your feet, releasing. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, little bend in your knees, fold forward. And take a big step back with your right leg, coming into a low lunge. Come onto your fingertips. Start to root down through both feet. Look slightly forward. And gently set your back knee down. Reach both arms up. Breathe. Think of lifting up, up, up through the heart and the ribs. So lift your upper body out of your lower body. Gaze up and slowly start to lift your right knee up, coming into a high lunge. And then nice and slow, set your right knee back down. Can you do this gently, lightly? Good. And then leaning forward, all the weight in your left foot. Sweep your arms back to your side. We're going to make our way back. Good. Lower your right knee down once again and sweep your left arm up. Take a twist. And set your left arm back down. Step your right foot forward to meet your left fold. And take a breath in, breath out. And inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale as you bring your hands down to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Let's do the other side. Take a big step back with your left leg, coming to a low lunge, up on fingertips, root down through your feet. Gaze forward, lengthen, and then slowly lower your left knee down. Bringing both arms up by your ears. And think of lifting up, upward. So lifting your ribs, your heart up and away from your hips, finding some lightness. Breathing. And then pressing into the ball of your back foot. See if you can lift your knee gently off the floor. Come to straighten perhaps. And then slowly, without doing any shock waves to your knee, lower back down. Good, one more time. And then leaning forward, float your arms by your side. We'll hold here. Think of sending outer energy out of your back heel and energy out through the crown of your head. So finding this super long line, length. And release your back knee down. We'll find that twist. Left hand down, right hand up. Breathing open across the ribs, the chest, the belly. Feel the length of your wings from fingertip to fingertip. And with your next exhalation, lowering your right hand back down, just step left foot forward to meet the right fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale your hands down to your heart. And now, inhale, sweep both arms up overhead. Exhale, bend to your right. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, bend to your left. We're going to put all these little poses together in a sequence. Inhale, sweep your arm back up. And then with your exhalation, little bend in your knees. Eagle pose. Step your right foot out to the right. Cross it over. Tuck if you can. Left arm underneath the right. Wrap double if you can. Inhale, one soar up, and exhale, swoop down. With the eagle, the ability to see from far away at great distance and also close up what's going on. And finding tree pose, going straight into tree. Don't touch down, and then bring your hands together at your heart. Finding fountain of youth mudra, sweep your arms out in front and inhale all the way up overhead. Exhale, Chan mudra all the way down. Good, hands to your heart. Lift your knee up, don't set it down. Warrior three, going straight back. Arms by your side, one big breath in, open up, stretch your arms forward, slowly bend your left knee, step back, high lunge. Take a breath in as you make your way there. And we'll take a twist from here, right hand down, left arm up. If you like, you can bring the back knee down. Of course, honor and modify as your body needs. And then we're going to add one little pose here, finding twisted warrior three. Walk your right fingertips forward. Sweep your left arm up to the sky, the ceiling. Little trick here, squeeze your inner thighs together and shoot laser beams out of your back toes. Good, and if you like, unwind, lift up to warrior three. And then we're going to go back the way we came, okay? Lift your knee up high, 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 high. Make it into tree pose. Hands together at your heart. And then fountain of youth mudra, inhaling all the way up. And exhaling Chan mudra all the way down. What's next? Do you remember the last pose or last two? Eagle, you are right. Cross your right leg over your left. Left arm over the right. Sink in. Inhale, rise up. Try not to touch down. Whoops, I did. And exhale, bend to the right. Oh, we do have to touch down. Inhale, back up. And exhale to the left. Inhale, sweeping both arms up. And exhale, release, hands to your heart. Beautiful work. You can do that on the other side now. Inhale, sweep both arms up overhead. Exhale, bend to your left. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, bend to your right. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, lower your arms, little bend in your knees. Eagle pose, other side, left foot out, and then cross it high up and over. Good. Right arm underneath, left on top. Squeeze it in. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, swoop. Good. Inhale. Try to keep your knee lifted. Unwind, unravel, lift high. Sweep your arms up. And make your way to tree pose, right into tree. Steady, balance. Now, Fountain of Youth Mudra, left over right. Inhale, slowly sweeping your arms up. And then opening up into Chan Mudra all the way down. Hands to your heart center. And then keep your knee lifted, float it. Warrior 3, dive your heart forward into your thumbs. Stretch your arms by your side, airplane arms. And then nice and slow motion, make your way back, high lunge. Take a breath in. And then we'll move to that twist, this time left hand down, right hand up. Breathing deeply across your wings, across your shoulders, from fingertips to fingertips. And then lowering your gaze down, walk your left fingertips forward, reach your left leg up. So squeeze your thighs together like you're holding a diamond in between them. Kick out through your toes. Good, one more breath. And then float both hands up, warrior 3. Come all the way up to stand, draw your left knee into your chest and take it straight into tree pose if you can. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. And then Fountain of Youth Mudra, left over right one more time. Breath in. Exhale, Chan Mudra all the way down. Hands at heart center. Lift the knee up, cross over eagle pose. Good, curl it in. Inhale, soar. Exhale, swoop. Good, rise up, unravel. And then release. Good work. Good, sweep your left arm up. Inhale, bend to the right. Inhale, back up. And bend to the left. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Shake it, shake, shake, shaky. Good work. You feel a little focused now. You have to focus with that one or you're just not going to make it. It's the beauty of it. Good. Make little circles with your ankles, with your toes. And let's bend your knees, come into tree pose. Take a breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step the right foot back, left foot back, coming into plank pose. Lowering down into knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Coming down all the way to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, lower down. Press your hips back, passing through child's pose. Let your forehead be heavy. Rock it from side to side a little bit. And then let's lift up all fours and up to downward facing dog. Bring a little bend to your knees, come back down. Let's do some cat-cows. Inhale, lifting your tailbone, lifting your chin. And then exhale, press back, child's pose. Inhale, lifting up, cow pose, lift your chin. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Putting this together in a little sequence, bend your knees. Cow pose, inhale, chin, tailbone lifts. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, arch your back, child's or cow pose once again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding this time down dog for a few breaths. Pushing into your hands. Lengthen the outer borders of your shoulder blades. Lengthen your ribs. Lift your hips up and away from your shoulders. From your hips, stretch down through your heels. Come out of the balls of your feet. Rock forward to plank pose. And roll to your right side for side plank, Vashisthasana. If you like, you can bring your right knee down and modify. Just weight bearing in your arms. Spread your wings. Push down through your right hand. Reach up through your left fingertips. Breathe across your wings. And then exhaling, release down to plank and over to the other side. Good. Steady. Connect to your breath. Spread your wings. Root your bottom hand into the earth. Use that energy she offers you. Draw energy up from the sky through your right fingertips. And then release back to plank pose. Lower both knees down. Inhale, cow pose. Lift your tail, lift your chin. Exhale, child's pose. Walk your fingers as far forward as they can go, and then walk them over to the left side of your mat. Plant your left hand, plant your right, walk your right hand over to your left a little more, getting a nice stretch on the right side body, breathing into the right side. And then walking your hands forward and over to the right side. Plant your right hand where it is. Crawl your left hand over a little further. Just extending that stretch on the left. And send your breath there. And walk your hands back into the center. Lifting up, cow pose. Arch your back. Take a breath in. And press it back to child's pose. Good. Coming up onto your knees. Inhale, rise up. Fingertips high. Open up to the sky. Exhale, wave your hands down, clearing the air as you go. Good. Snake it through, come down to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Good. Lift up a little higher, another breath in. And exhale, lower down. Press back, child's pose. Rooting down through your knees. Good. Inhale, rise up, coming all the way up. Heart open, arms wide. And then exhale, wave your hands all the way down, clearing the energy, clearing the air around you. Snake through all the way to your belly. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Stay here for the exhalation. Take another breath in, lift up a little higher. And exhale, release down, pressing back, child's pose. And again, inhale, rise up on your knees, strong legs, open, heart open, arms wide. Holding, yes. Good, and weave your hands, clearing the air, putting it, all the positive energy there that you would like. Good, snaking through another time. Onto your belly, inhale, rise up, cobra. Stay here on the exhalation, root down through your hips. Inhale, rise up a little more, and exhale, press back to child's pose. Relax your arms, or reach your arms back, grab a hold of your heels. And then lift your hips up, coming into rabbit pose. Tuck your chin, come onto the crown of your head. Just getting a stretch all along the back of the body as you round in and lift up through the hips. Arms holding onto your heels. Breathe. And then release. Coming onto your forearms, hands and knees, or forearms and knees. And bring your palms right below your cheekbones, right into that little notch. And just let the weight of your face rest into your hands. You might dig with the heels of your hands a little bit into your cheekbones, just releasing those pressure points, sending fresh blood and energy, releasing tension. Breathing. And then bring your hands together in prayer and your thumbs right at the corner of your eyebrows underneath that bony ridge. Letting a little pressure go from the thumbs into the eyebrow bones. Releasing tension in the head. It's very good for headaches. Let's find knees, chest, chin. So arch your back. Bend your elbows, bring your chest down to the ground, bring your chin to the ground if you can. And see if you can kind of relax here. Let your heart melt down to the floor. Let your ribs melt down to the floor. Poking your tailbone up to the sky. God made it all anyway. She can see it. Breathe. And then snake all the way through. Come down to your belly. Bend your elbows out to the sides. Place one hand on top of the other, forehead to your hands. Just rock your forehead from side to side. Just rock in on that pressure point in the forehead. It calms the nervous system, sends a healing signal to the nervous system. Wiggle your hips from side to side. Let the front of your hips be heavy. Yeah. Now bring your hands by your ribs. Lifting up into cobra. Slide your forearms forward, coming into Sphinx. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Press down through your forearms. Now bend your right knee. Reach back with your right hand, catch the top of your foot for frog pose, Bakasana. Now I want you to really draw your low belly in and up to give you some strength and stability for your low back as you press the front of your hips down. Press down through your left hand and arm for stability. Good. And then gently release that side. Now reaching the left hand back, bend your left knee, catch your foot. You can kind of spin your fingertips around for a little bit more hand pressure. Draw your belly button in and up. Stabilize the low back, breathe into your chest, rooting down through your right hand, rooting down through your hips. Another breath in and out, and then release. Now bend your right knee out to the side, kind of dog on a fire hydrant level. Tuck your left toes, and then untuck them. And let's just pause right here, breathe. You can let your hips settle. Now slide your left arm underneath your right. Sweep your right arm up to the ceiling, to the sky, and then open into a twist. Now listen up, you're going to have to let your right leg start to slide in towards your body or move closer to the midline of your body in order to bring your right shoulder to the ground. So the leg lifts a little bit and moves in order for you to make the way all the way around. You can. It just feels like it's really far away. Good. Find some breaths there. Relax. Let go of any work. You can bring your left hand on top of your right thigh if it's lifted high and isn't relaxing. But relax everything else. Soften your face. Soften your belly completely. Soften your groin and your inner thigh muscles. With your next inhalation, sweep your right arm back up, over, slide your right leg back, and then bend your left knee out to the side and do the other side. Pausing here. Let your hips settle, finding a little bit of a back bend, lift through your heart. Now, sweeping your right arm underneath the left, come all the way down under your shoulder. Sweep your left arm up and all the way open. Remember, you got to let that left leg maybe lift a little off the floor and then slide it in towards your hips. And that's going to give you more ability to rotate open in this spinal twist. Bring your left shoulder down. You might bring your right hand on top of your left thigh just to hold it down. Every other part of your body I want you to completely release. And feel how the gravitational pull of this earth is doing all the work for you. Just slowly tugging your body down towards the core of the earth. And the earth has your back. You can release. And let's just roll onto our backs from here. Really simple. And then hug your knees into your chest. Lift your head and chest up. Round your spine. Curl in. Try to bring your chin all the way in between your knees. Maybe catch hold of your feet. And then release your head and neck down, coming into child's pose. Not child's pose. Happy baby pose. Knees wide. Reach around with your hands, catch the soles of your feet. Rock from side to side. You can play with extending one leg out to the side, the other. Playing with the pressure of kicking your foot into your hands. Maybe both legs out to the side. Now bring the soles of your feet together. You still got a hold of your feet. Lift your head and chest up. Round your spine. Your knees are wide. You might press your elbows into your knees to send them out a little wider. Good, last thing. And then release. Coming into your final rest. Shavasana. Take a round of cleansing breath to release any energy or remaining tension that you have in your body. Take a huge breath in. And then exhale out of your mouth. Good. Another one. As if your body is a container, breathe in all the way to your edges. Hold it at the very top and sigh it out. And one more deep breath in, breathing in all the way to the edges of your skin, holding it in at the top. And with an open mouth, let it go. And letting your body and your mind release. And start to, once again, let gravity take over all the work for holding you in place. You feel how the gravitational pull of this beautiful planet is here for you. And at the same time, the earth herself has your back. So letting go of anything that is still on your mind. Give yourself permission for this next 2 minutes to be completely lazy. One of the most beautiful, life-giving, life-lengthening things you can ever do is to do nothing. Just practicing being a human being here rather than a human doing. Just notice sensation, life in your body, tingling pulsations, breath. Notice sound. Let thoughts come and go like passing clouds. Start to bring your awareness to your surroundings, hearing sounds, deepening your breath. You might hug your knees into your chest and roll to one side or rock up to a seat. Take your time. Bring your hands together at your heart and close with one round of Om. So take a deep breath in and exhale out. And another breath in. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your forehead. May we see clearly with focus like an eagle.